welcome back to another amazing episode of the Returnee series. Today we're going to host someone who is going to give us some valuable information, very, very valuable information for those who are interested in investing, for those who are looking for opportunities and sectors to invest in. So there's this very amazing opportunity that a lot of people might not be aware of. So let me not talk so much. Let me invite our guest. Hello.
Hello, and how are you?
I'm good. What about you?
Oh, I'm fantastic. Thank you so much for inviting me on the platform.
Awesome, awesome. We can start by introducing yourself.
So, my name is Kerry-Ann Masazera, and I was born in Jamaica, but I left Jamaica very young and I came to the UK. I've spent most of my life basically in the UK, and I'm married with two amazing children. And I'm an entrepreneur as well as a content creator here on YouTube, known as Lady Visionary. So that's me in a nutshell.
Can you tell us, how are you connected to Rwanda?
So yes, so African Tigress, I'm actually married to a Rwandese. So that's partly one of the reasons why I feel so connected to Rwanda, because I'm married to a Rwandese. I have children with a Rwandese. And so, and I've always had a passion for Africa anyway. And so when I got married, before I got married, I told my husband, look, I'd love to, live in Africa. And I was just exploring Rwanda. And I said, let's go. Rwanda is the place where I want to, bring my contribution and also invest. So that's what's taken me to Rwanda.
Have you ever been to any other African country, or was Rwanda the only African country you visited?
So I visited various countries, still yet to visit so many more, but I've been to Ghana, obviously Rwanda, I said that, Uganda, Kenya, where you're from, Egypt, Morocco. Yeah. And yeah, so many more to explore. So those are the countries that I have been to. But I've been going back and forth to Rwanda prior to actually moving there last December 2019.
Okay, all right. I know currently you are at the UK. You previously mentioned about repatriation, moving to Rwanda, and all that. Tell us about it.
So for me, as I said, I've always wanted, well, not always, but from the age of 15, sort of watching the television and seeing all the negative, the negative stories about Africa. So there was a day when I was jumping around in my front room and an advert came on, and it was basically a child with flies from Africa. They were asking for donations. And I said to myself at the age of 15 that, you know, I'm going to go to Africa and I'm going to see the truth, because I know that there's issues around poverty, but I also know that Africa is beautiful as well. So I got the first opportunity to go to Africa in 2010, and the first place I went to was actually Ghana, and that sort of solidified everything in terms of Africa is the place where I want to be. And it sort of gave, like, there was this desire to want to learn more about Africa and explore Africa. Anyway, the time came for me to move, and that was December 2019. I was actually on the ground in Rwanda. I was, I started up exploring business opportunities and just finding my way around Rwanda. But unfortunately, I had to come back because there was an issue with family, and a family member had passed away. So I came back to the UK and basically got stuck here due to the lockdown. And there's been a lot of challenges. So I'm just trying to work on those issues and then head back to the continent as soon as possible. That's where my heart is, that's where I want to be. And I want to make a contribution to Rwanda. And I'm hoping that, it will expand to other African countries as well.
Awesome. Now tell us about the investment opportunities. What type of investments are you personally doing in Rwanda? And you can also tell us about the other investment opportunities that you had talked about.
Yeah. So when I started going to Rwanda back in 2014, I saw a beautiful lake. It's called Lake Burera, and it's located in the northern province of Rwanda. Absolutely beautiful. But there's not many investors around the lake. And I said to my husband, wouldn't it be great if we could purchase land and build like a hotel, a recreational resort that would really showcase the beauty of Rwanda? And so when we went in 2019, we were basically buying the land, securing the land so we can eventually build our hotel project. It's a project that is not going to happen overnight, but it may take between 3 and 5 years. So that's something that we were working on the ground. As well, my background is in healthcare. I'm a qualified physiotherapist, but I also hold a master's in global health and international development from King's College in London. And so I was sort of exploring healthcare opportunities, what I could bring to, the healthcare system within Rwanda. My dream is to build a rehabilitation clinic for people who've had sort of neurological conditions such as stroke, Parkinson's disease, people who've had like road traffic accidents, sports injuries. So that's my ultimate dream as well. There's so many different opportunities in Rwanda. The economy is booming. It's a safe place to do business. Kigali is growing rapidly, and now what we have is Rwanda's building a new airport, which is underway. So that's called the Bugesera International Airport, and that's up and coming. They're expected to complete this by 2021. There's opportunities to invest in land around the airport and, construct apartments. There's so many investment opportunities to basically buy land. You can buy land for as little as £5,000, which is about $6,500. So definitely it's an opportunity that shouldn't be missed. It's a great opportunity to invest in the land.
I've heard about that project, and I know it's going to be like the biggest. People say it's going to be the biggest airport in East Africa. I'm not very sure, but
no, you know what? They had a plan with the airport, and it's actually been expanded recently. So it's going to be really big. Rwanda is said to be like, a conference hub, and so many people have done conferences at the convention center, which was recently built. So many people are expected to come through that airport. So it's going to be really big. I've seen like the master plan and how they want to sort of construct it, and it looks amazing. It looks really amazing, and there'll be so much potential for investors. So it's a great opportunity to get in there whilst you can, because what I know is that there are so many people who have already bought land around the airport, and if you don't get in there now, when the airport is actually completed, you find that the cost of land has shot up, and that's it. You've missed out the opportunities.
I'm wondering, is it like that land? Is it just next to the airport? Like, is it prime, or is it some distance from the airport? Because I'm very sure that people who knew about this, the people who first heard about this, they probably bought a lot of land.
Yes, I met so many people who also knew about this before me and told me. And close to the airport, a lot of the land has already been bought. But again, within distance, 5-10 minutes distance of the airport, there's still land available. So it's still a good opportunity. It's called Bugesera, the area. So it's really still a good opportunity, whichever land you may find around the airport region, really.
How many acres have you bought there?
Oh God, not acres, but I have bought several, well, I'd say several plots, but if you sort of put it in pieces, I think I've got about 3,000, just over 3,500 square meters, and I'm still buying.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and my sister, I've encouraged her to also invest in Rwanda, so she's also buying as well. Hopefully we can complete her purchase by like the end of this month, actually. That's the plan.
So for someone who wants to purchase the land, how can they go about it? Like, they don't have any contact in Rwanda and they're interested, and where can someone see like the master plan? Where can people see the master plan of how that place is going to be like?
the master plan is actually available online. So if people want to find the information, that the information is actually available. I've also got information on the master plan if anybody wants it, but it's the master plan is available online for everybody to view. So you can be well informed in terms of what's actually happening, what opportunities are available as well. So you can also get in touch with real estate. I'm also helping people to purchase land who are interested in purchasing land around the airport because I think it's a great opportunity. And I want as many people as possible to grab the opportunities now. So, I'm working with a local Rwandese to find land and make that available for those who want to actually invest. It's very easy to invest in Rwanda. The land is not just available for local people, local Rwandese, but for anybody who wants to invest in Rwanda, the opportunities are there.
Or is the land on freehold or is it on lease?
Um, the land is actually on leasehold. So for my understanding is that for like the locals, the lease is about 99 years. And for like foreigners, it's around 49 years. But it does depend on how long the person have had the land already. So and at the time that you buy it as well. So it depends on how long the lease is as well.
Oh yeah, because if they bought it sometime back, the lease, some days or some years could have already been running on the lease.
Exactly. So, when the lease comes to an end, then you can pay some money to renew that lease as well.
Hmm. All right, all right. I hope I can. I hope I can be able to afford to purchase it,
Oh,
because
definitely can. Definitely can. You just have to save for it, and it's affordable. I know in other parts of Africa, land is maybe a little bit cheaper, but the land prices is on the rise in Africa as a whole, but also in Rwanda. Kigali is quite expensive for land, so it's a great opportunity to now get land in another region, not too far from Kigali. So I think it's about 30 or 40 minutes drive from main city Kigali, which is not bad. And, as I said, so many people I've met are sort of grabbing these opportunities. I've encouraged also local Rwandese to relocate to that region because the opportunities are big. And they're like, Karen, this was the best thing I've done. And thank you so much. So, and they're reaping the benefits of just relocating already because the area is coming up.
who are the people who have bought most land around the area? Is it the locals? Is it foreigners?
You've got people from like Kigali, so you sort of middle income families who bought around the airport, but it's attracting a lot of international investors. So you find that they've grabbed the land. So when you go there and you speak to the locals, they know that, someone from America has come and bought the land, someone from Qatar, someone from the UK. So people are really grabbing the opportunities because they see the opportunities and the potential of what the airport's going to bring. Because I forgot to mention that you've also got the railways being built. So you've got one coming from Kenya, Mombasa port to Kampala to Kigali, and the other one is from Tanzania into Kigali. And one of the rail lines will go straight into the new airport that's being built. So the
Wow.
opportunity to be huge in terms of trade. At the moment, a lot of business owners within Kigali are complaining that basically, their goods are taking so long to get to Kigali by truck and is slowing down business. But with the new railway, you're going to see that transform in terms of the business world in Rwanda. So, it's something to really take note of, and in terms of if you want to grab opportunities and invest in Rwanda.
Oh, that's awesome. When did you buy your land, and how the prices, are they shooting, or like that has been
They
like, are they
are.
rising really fast?
So when I bought my land, actually I started the process in 2006, 17, I think, yes, 2017, but I didn't complete until 2018 because I wasn't there at the time and things were just a bit slow. But at the time, so if you can get a piece of land now for $6,500. At the time, I got it for half that price. So the
Wow.
value has gone up. You know, within in 2 years, the value of the land that I have has doubled already. And you'll never get that money in the bank if you just put your money in the bank. So investing in land is the way to go. Yeah.
And when is the airport predicted to be complete?
So the plan is for it to be completed by 2021. It's currently underway, and apparently, you know, they're aiming to achieve that goal. So maybe by the end of 2021 or maybe early 2022. But it was supposed to have been completed by now, but I think they had to renegotiate some contracts, and now everything is set to be achieved for 2021. Fingers crossed.
Oh, so basically the airport is already under construction.
Yes, it's under construction, and every time
Wow.
I've been going to Rwanda, I always go to see what's happening. You know, how far they've, you know, what's actually happening, the activities around the airport. You know, what are people saying? Who is buying the land? Who's bought my land next to me? Yeah, so I'm keeping quite informed in terms of what's going on the ground. Yeah, but a lot of work is happening. Yeah.
Oh, that's really awesome. That's amazing. I mean, I can't wait to see its completion. And I think the fact that you've mentioned the railway, I think that's going to be totally a game changer.
Oh yes, most
I think
definitely.
I heard about the railway, and I think at some point they mentioned that it would also go up to Congo.
Mm,
I'm not very sure, but I think
yeah.
I had the railway being mentioned that it might also go to Congo. I mean, that means there's a lot of things that are actually coming up on the continent that are going to change how we do business here, and definitely the price of land anywhere on the continent. I don't think there is going to be a time land is going to be any cheaper. So for anyone who has an opportunity, for anyone who has a chance, for anyone who wants a share of the continent, I mean, this is the time.
Yes, most definitely. You know, I think a lot of people are thinking about investing on the continent, where to invest. They need that information. So here's, you know, you're providing that platform that we can, you know, share this information out there to say there is an opportunity available in Rwanda at the moment, and go ahead, grab it, because it's not going to be there forever. You know what I mean? People are
Mhm.
buying the land, and the airport is due to be completed soon. So grab it now whilst it's a little bit cheaper.
Awesome. That's really awesome. And for those who are actually looking forward to building their credit so that they can have finances to invest on the continent, I have a book that I would highly recommend, written by one of us. The book is called Credit Building Masterclass. And for everybody who is watching this video, you can actually get it free. I will leave the link in the comment section. I'll pin the link in the comment section. So don't forget to check out that pinned comment. You'll get the link on how you can access that book for free. You can also still just download it at creditbuildingmasterclass.com. So, lastly, why do you think people need to invest around the airport? For those who don't know, I think a lot of people know the value of that. There's a lot of things there's a lot of businesses that can become successful at that area. But why do you think it's important?
So it's a really great opportunity to invest. You know, Africans on the continent who can invest, or those from the diaspora who can invest, and, you know, bring job opportunities for Rwandese and even the Eastern African community, to help boost the economy and just to help change the livelihoods of the African continent. You know, we're making our contributions now and for the future, so that's important.
Yeah, I can also add to that. One thing I know, if you build a hotel around the airport, that is one thing that like you can forever be in business. If you can even build, resorts. If you have big land, you can build resorts, accommodation, even hostels. Well, and some people might just want to stay or live next to the airport.
Yes, that's correct. Even in Kigali, the real estate business is booming. So, you know, those who are interested in real estate and building apartments and accommodation, definitely it's a really massive opportunity. And I don't think they'll be out of business, basically. It's a massive opportunity that shouldn't be missed.
Oh,
And
you
it's
also,
something considering as well.
yeah, you also forgot to mention that the place has a breathtaking view, because I remember I used that route when I was going to Burundi. Oh my
Yeah.
goodness, that was like one of the best views I had in Rwanda. Like, it's so green and the hills. I mean, it was just everything. Like, you just want to look and look and look. You never get tired looking outside when I was traveling. It has a very amazing view.
Oh, it does. Like, so around the new airport, Bogasera International Airport, the views are absolutely amazing. Like, you've got Lake Kidogo, so you can even buy land around the lake, build something beautiful for people to experience, around the lake. You can do water sports. You can bring so many opportunities to that lake. The views are absolutely breathtaking, and it's definitely worth it. It's definitely worth it.
That's awesome. You said there's a lake. I didn't see the lake though.
Yes, there's a lake.
Oh,
It's called Lake Kidogo, and actually I'm sending someone there to have a look for land for me, because you
okay.
could get carried away. I'm not a rich person, but you could get carried away. The way it's beautiful, and I've already invested in the northern province as well, so I've bought big land there, and again it's on a lake, and I'm like, you're gonna finish your money, you need to start building. But yeah, Lake Kidogo, oh my goodness, absolutely beautiful, 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 beautiful. Mm.
Oh, that's awesome. You know, kidogo in Kiswahili, what it means?
No.
Kidogo means small.
Ah, yes,
Yeah.
yes, yes. My husband did tell me actually quite a while back. That's what it means. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Awesome, awesome. Thank you so much, Lady Visionary, for sharing this. I appreciate your time and your contribution. Tell us about your channel.
Thank you so much. So I'm known as Lady Visionary on YouTube, just a small content creator, slowly growing. But I really started my journey on YouTube. I wasn't very serious about it. I just wanted to share my journeys with others out there. But I think I really got serious when I moved to Rwanda. So I really wanted to document my journeys in Rwanda and me starting business and showcasing it out there to people who may be interested to invest in the continent, and sort of encouraging people not to wait until retirement, but rather to go out there now whilst we're young, and encouraging young people as well to take the risk and you know follow your heart, invest on the continent, do things that you've always wanted to do. And on my channel I also discuss various topics surrounding Africa, bring in debates so that we can really learn from each other. And from being on YouTube, I've met some amazing YouTubers like yourself, and which I'm learning from, and that's been really, really valuable for me. So that's what my channel is all about, really. And I hope once I get back to Rwanda, I can continue to showcase my journey with my subscribers and beyond. So yeah, follow the journey, follow my journey here on YouTube, Lady
All right.
Visionary.
I'll definitely put a link to your channel in the pinned comments as well. And yeah, go ahead, support your sister, support Lady Visionary, so that you can get to see more opportunities in Rwanda, especially if you're interested in investment in the land and all that. She would be a very great resource to you. So thank you so much.
Thank you, African Tigress. It's been amazing. Thank you for giving me this wonderful opportunity. I really appreciate it. I see all that you're doing on the continent, and that's really needed for Africans on the continent as well as the diaspora. So, congratulations and well done for all that you're doing.
All right, thank you. Thank you so much for watching this amazing episode. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And like I said, if you want to build your credit so that you can be able to invest on the continent, well, creditbuildingmasterclass.com is the place to go. Go ahead, get that book, get all the information and all the knowledge that you need so as you can have finances to invest on the continent. If you know any other investment opportunities where people can, get benefit from the investment, don't forget to reach out to me on my email. Go ahead, share out this video, subscribe in case you're not subscribed, and tap the bell so that you are always getting notified whenever we are sharing these amazing videos. So until next time, kwaheri.
yangu wasenesi mwakire mtuzeha sana nenda finira chechemekwe yangu wasenesi mwakire mtuzeha sana nenda finira chechemekwe yangu wasenesi mwakire mtuzeha sana nenda finira chechemekwe